You gotta understand how rich America is to Mexico.
Humberto Danny Diaz has lived in the U.S. for 15 years, but for the first 7 years of his life, he was on the other side of the border, just 15 minutes away from the land of opportunity.
We didn't have much. We didn't have AC. We didn't have air conditioning or heat.
His journey from the border to Montevallo, Alabama took hours. Danny's mother borrowed a car from his uncle, and they hit the road, driven by her desire to build a better life for her family.
My mom drove straight, and it's about 16 hours. And so I remember her like telling me to talk to her, eating a lot, pouring water on herself, trying to stay awake.
Danny was the new kid in town, and in his second grade class, where he eventually taught himself English.
It took like 4 months. Yeah, 4 months I was already reading at their level.
After 6 years of work visas and temporary visas, Danny Diaz and his mother were finally able to call themselves United States citizens.
It's very calming feeling to be, safe.
But now, Diaz sees millions of immigrants who cross the border illegally facing fears of deportation.
I'm really in the middle. I don't know which way. I don't know if it's okay, but at the same time, I know I would do it for Braxton. I know I'd do it for my son.
Diaz says many of the people who come to the U.S. illegally do not plan to stay here. They want to work hard and save money to make their lives back in Mexico better.
I work endless hours for my son. And if I was in Mexico and the only way to make his life better was to come here, I would do it.
Much like his mother all those years ago, Diaz, now 22, is driven by a desire to provide a better life for his son.
Everybody's like, enjoy your 20s, but I want to enjoy my 30s.
A drive that led him to a leadership position at the Mercedes plant in Tuscaloosa.
I want to get my hands dirty and work hard now and save up now and do whatever the most I can now. That way I can rest later.
An immigrant story of hard work and determination along the road to the American dream. Reporting for Falcon Weekly, I'm Elizabeth Rhinehart.